Hello everyone and welcome to the part 2 of our video, and our topic is compound interest. By the way, this is again based on the General Mathematics Learners Material module provided by the Department of Education. So, in this topic we will try to check the compound interest, then the future value, as well as how to find the present value in compound interest. So let's try to recall first the exponent. So assuming that I have a squared, that is equals to a times a. If it's a cubed, that is equals to a times a times a. So actual example, 3 squared. 3 squared is not 3 times 2, but 3 times 3, and that gives us 9. And 3 cubed is equals to 3 times 3 times 3, and that gives us 9 times 3, 27. So, yun yung paggamit ng exponent, since exponent ang gagamitin natin in terms of time. Ito yung example nung nasa first video. Suppose you want 10,000 pesos and you plan to invest it for 5 years. A cooperative group offers 2% simple interest and bank offers 2% compounded annually. So, for the compound interest, ang magiging future value niya is 11,040.81 compared dun sa simple interest na 11,000 lang. Okay, so for the formula, if you can remember, the maturity value for the simple interest, is equals to P times 1 plus RT. This time is an exponent for the compound interest. So, same thing, P for principal, F for maturity or future value, R for the interest, and term in years. We are emphasizing in years kasi meron pa tayong compounded more than once a year na next topic. So, T is term in years. This is the future value to get the compound interest indicated by C. So, IC is equals to F, kung ano yung nakuha natin dito sa future value, minus the principal, kung ano yung original price. So, that gives us the compound interest. So, for the first example, find the maturity value and the compound interest if 10,000 pesos is compounded annually at an interest rate of 2% in 5 years. So, 10,000 ang principal, 2% becomes 0.02, 2%, 1, 2. May isang blank, so 0.02. And T is in 5 years. So, A, what is the maturity value? B, what is the compound interest? So, kaya tayo nagkaroon ng recall for the exponent is because yung time is in exponential form. So, F is equals to P times the quantity 1 plus R raised to T. So, 10,000 times 1 plus 0.02 raised to 5 is equals to 11,040.81. Check natin. 10,000 times 1 plus 0.02 exponent, ito, raised to 5. That's, sorry. So, lagyan natin na, 1, 2, 3, 10,000 times so we have 10,000. Ulitin lang natin. Times 1 plus 0.02 raised to 5 equals to 11,040.80. Most of the time, i-round off na natin to the nearest value kasi since yung decimal or centavo is expected na natin dito sa part na to, yung 81. Okay, so that is the first example. Example number 2. Find the maturity value and interest if 50,000 pesos is invested at 5%, compounded annually for 8 years. So 50, 5%, 8 years. 50,000, 5%, which is 0.05, and in 8 years time, it's time. So 50,000 times 1 plus 0.05 raised to 8 is 73,872.77. Letter B. What is the compound interest? So 73,872.77 minus 50,000, which is the principal. So that gives us 23,872.77 as the compound interest. Number 3. Suppose your father deposited in your bank account 10,000 at an annual interest rate of 0.5% compounded yearly when you graduate from kindergarten and did not get the amount until you finish grade 12. How much will you have in your bank account after 12 years? So, you were given 10,000 sa bangko na may 0.5% compounded yearly and 12 years siya nakatago doon. So, 10,000, 0.5% is 0.005. Time is 12 years. So, 10,000 times 1 plus 0.005 raised to 12 is 10,616.78. So, you tend to earn 616.78 interest after 12 years. Now, what if present value nawawala? Since ang formula natin is F is equals to P times 1 plus R raised to T, we can get the derived P is equals to F over 1 plus R raised to T or raised to negative T. So we can use this one if you have your calculator. So principal, future rate, and T or in term in time in years is still the same. So example number 4. What is the present value of 50,000 due in 7 years if money is worth 10% compounded annually? So it says here that what is the present value? So nawawala si P. This is 50,000. R is 10% or 0.1. Konting typo. T is 7 years. Yeah. So P is equals to F over 1 plus R raised to T is equals to 50,000 over 1 plus 0.1 raised to 7. So that gives us 25,657. That 91 is the principal amount. Okay, last example. Try natin siya sa calculate, this one. How much money should a student place in a time deposit in a bank that pays 1.1%? So, sorry for the typo. 1.1%, 1, 2, so 0.011. So, this is 0.011. This is 200,000. So, given natin is F is 200,000, R is 0.011, and time is 6 years. So, P is equal to F over 1 plus R raised to T, or 200,000 over 1 plus 0.011 raised to 7. Kaya natin mag-calculate. F, so 200,000. 200, 1, 2, 3, divided by 1 plus 0.011 raised to 7. And that is 185,000. 0.011. raised to 6. 7 years yung nilagay ko. Once again, ulitin natin. So, 200, 1, 2, 3, divided by 1 plus 0.011 raised to 6. Try to use your calculator or try to practice using your calculator so that you'll be able to familiarize yourselves with the formula. And that gives us 187,293 and 65 cents. Ito siya. And that's it for the compound interest. Watch out for the compounding more than once a year. In this example, once a year lang yung ano natin, yung compound interest. What if more than once a year? So we have, for once a year, we have annually. Ang hulog sa SSS or GSIS, I think it's quarterly. Ano ibig sabihin ng quarterly? Every 3 months, and that is, once is, so, ang annually is 1. Ang quarterly is every 3 months. In 12 months, that is 4. Ang semi, annually, is every 6 months. May dalawang 6 months sa 1 year, kaya 2. Meron din tayong monthly, that is 12. Daily, hindi natin i-contest yung 365 and 1/4 days. That is 365, fixed na. So, that will be for the compounding more than once a year. That's all for today. Thank you.